Hello guys, welcome back to anyone who's watching my videos before, and hello to anyone new. Thanks for watching my videos. So what I've found is I've been posting new videos, and after a couple of days the activities seem to drop off. So I've been really enjoying interacting with people, so I thought I'd give a quick update just to let everyone know how everything's going. So here's the fish. That's my original ranchu. There's a couple of the around there. This fish here, he's got a little ulcer on the other side. See if we can get him to turn around. I don't know whether he will. Come on. Come on. Well, he's getting to the end of the tank, so he's going to have to turn around sooner or later. Look, there it is. Right. So what I've done with this is I've treated it with myoxin, as I call it. It's probably called something else, but I have my own names for everything. I decide what it's called in my head. So what I did is I scooped them out with the net. See, I didn't treat the tank with it, and then I got this J cloth. You can see where I've got some on it. I've got this J cloth, got it damp with a bit of tank water, got him out, put him on this and held him, and then what I've done was put some of this in here, decanted some into there, and then used the earbud to swab the site. And what I've noticed since I've done it, it looked really red and inflamed, and since I've done it yesterday, it's gone a pink colour, which tells me that it's healing. I'm going to keep an eye on it, and I'll probably keep doing it every few days until it's gone. But as I say, keep a close eye. I've done a 75% water change on this today. I like to do a lot of big water changes on my fish. I was talking to someone, and they were telling me about this. I think it was a Chinese or Japanese method of goldfish keeping, where they'll have two vats for the fish, and what they'll do is they'll take the filtration out and pop it into a new vat with fresh water, and then pop the fish over, and then completely drain the vat that the fish have come out. And they'll do that every few days or so, I think they said it was. So basically the fish are going into fresh water constantly, and I like that idea. I like the idea of the fish constantly having fresh water. I think it really helps, especially if you had a parasite or something in the water. If you're completely removing the fish and the filtration from that water every few days, it's gonna, well, you know, it's gonna, I can't think of the word. Well, it's gonna remove them from that. The chances are that parasite's gonna still be in the water, or bacteria or whatever. And if you move them, you're leaving it in the old water, and then you completely drain it and letting the tank dry out. You're removing it from the water source. So here's a quick update on what I like to use to do water changes, because my philosophy is, if I make things simple, I'm more likely to do them, because I'm quite lazy. And if I decided I was going to go to the shop and buy 300 litres of Evian sparkling water for my fish, the chances are I'd do it once while I felt motivated, and then if I got in from work and I was tired, the chances of me going in the shop to buy spring water for my goldfish is going to be zero, isn't it? So, you know, I like to try and make things simple and more likely to do them. So what I use, excuse me, was I've made this, I've dripping water all over the floor, made this out of some overflow pipe and a hose lock connection, and what that's for is to pop over the tank. So you can make these vary in length. So see, that's about 50%, but it's not made for this tank, it's made for the display tank I had in the living room, which leaked. So what I tend to do is either put this on, make it to so it's like 75% depth of the tank, or I'll use this. I'll pop this on. I made sure I got the one where hose, garden hose will fit straight on here, and maybe you need a Jubilee clip to keep it tight, but I tend not to use it because I'm in a shed, so I'm not worried about getting a bit of water on the floor, which I should really, because it's wood. But hey, as I say, this building in my mind is temporary. So what I'll do is I'll use one of them to drain the tank. Ideally I'll swap them over every now and again, but if I just want to do a quick one, I'll use that 75% one, get it siphoning out, and then on the other end I'll have this, so it connects straight to the hose, and I can pop that on my mixer tap, set the tap so it's at the temperature I want. At the moment I'm finding the cold water in the tap is exactly the same temperature as the fish tank. So then I'll drain 75%, dose some prime, and then I'll use this on the tap and fill the tank back up with some prime in. And that's basically how I do my water changes. As I say, I keep things simple, I'm more likely to do it. And I find if I'm doing that strategy of a water change, because I literally only have to get it siphoning, there's a drain outside which I'm planning on bringing inside. I'll drill a hole through the wall, and because it's only wood, and I'm going to fit a drain here so it'll go straight out. And what I'd like to do, oh god, there's my flash thing. What I'd like to do eventually is put drip systems. I think I've said in one of the other videos, I've got an RODI system which I'm going to repurpose, get 2 carbon blocks and a heavy metal sediment filter. If I run a pipe through here, there's still a bit of a mess in this corner. If I drill a hole here, about 4 foot that way is my outside tap, so I thought if I drill a hole somewhere here, I can bring it in and put a piece of wood on this. And you can see what I've done an offcut, because I'm cheap and I didn't want to spend a whole 12 quid on another piece of polystyrene, so I'll live my life like that for some strange reason. So yeah, I've put a piece of wood in here, screw the RODI system in, and then run a water pipe round, and then have some sort of like a garden integration system, set it so it drips, and then I'll aim at doing like 100% water change every week. And I can set up some DIY overflow systems. I've built them in the past, and to be honest, didn't really have much success with it in the past. I set it up on a reef tank, so it drained into the sump of my main tank on my frag tank. And I went to university, and when I came home, yeah, I had a saltwater pond in my dining room, so I wasn't the most popular person in my house, and there was only 2 people living in the house at the time, so you know. But hey, we're fish keepers and these things happen to us, and we pretend they don't. But anyway, this quick update. Thanks for everyone who's participated. I'm shocked with, I know it's not a million views and stuff, but there is views coming in, and I'm made up because, you know, I've just started the fish house. I've just thought I'd start the channel thinking that maybe in the future it'd start picking up, but it's picking up already, and I haven't really got, you know, I haven't really got much in the way of great content yet. Maybe people find what I'm talking about interesting. Obviously, I was looking at cameras for YouTube, and they're really expensive. And at the moment, I'm sinking all my spare money into getting this up and running. Oh, another quick update. I got some potos going. I think that was in the last video. The moss that I put in, it's all over the place. Got some Anubias, some driftwood, some pieces of driftwood gone in. And then I'm going to glue that Anubias to that. I'll make a video if you want to show you. I ordered what I thought I'd ordered. Amazon. I thought I'd ordered job fern, and turns out I had worked a 12-hour shift, and it was 11 o'clock at night when I ordered it, and I was sat, you know, tired, and it turns out I ordered another Amazon sword. But I think the more the merrier, really. We can pop that in there, and then we hopefully get 3 mother plants going eventually. And then I ended up reordering some job fern. I've ordered some super glue because I'm lazy and I can't be bothered going to the shop because I work 12-hour days most days. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue that job fern on that piece of wood and this Anubias on that piece of wood, and as I say, I'm going to grow it out. I got some, because there's nothing in this tank, I've ordered some TNC Complete. Obviously the Amazon swords are big, they like a lot of iron, so that's got iron in it, so it says. But we'll find out. I'll dose it once a week. Well, at the moment there's still ammonia and nitrite in the tank, so as far as I'm concerned they're still feeding. Once all the parameters bottom out, then I'll start dosing once a week with fertilizer, and hopefully they take off. But it might be a bit cold in here for them at the moment. But anyway, okay, so that's a quick update. Thanks for watching, and take care, and I'll see you soon.